Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They run it once more with Jones. And this defense, they have come to play a... to start the game.
2nd and 2, you're thinking I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. His kick is good. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Late Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the move, past the 40. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down. Williams. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bears are on the... Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On play action, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
In motion, it's Jefferson. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the option, it's Swift. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That one complete to Moore. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That one on target to Moore. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. They'll have him by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it.
And he's in! Keenan Allen! Touchdown, Chicago.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Jones. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
2nd and 7. Here's Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Swift. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run with Swift. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So
here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Chandler now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And the Vikings first down.
Now, faking the give. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots down.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon to the 20. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance.
I crunch the numbers, I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another